Hey, what's up, you guys? Coach Joey coming in, your fitness coach and mentor. Wanted to come in with a little message for today. We're kind of kicking off back in the school year. Usually that's a time of year where everybody kind of gets back on track with some things. So I kind of wanted to just, put out a short message for everybody. And that message is that nobody's perfect, meaning that sometimes you have all these, goals that you set, and you set your sight on some certain things and you fall off track, and it's really becomes discouraging, and it makes it to where you almost just kind of give up and forget about all that stuff. So I kind of wanted to post a video for everybody. I had a pretty kind of crazy summer, just with personal stuff going on in the gym. It's been hot, so there's been a lot of things where I've kind of fallen off track. My training schedule has kind of been all over the place, so I've been having a really hard time trying to get back on a consistent training schedule when it comes to being in the gym and getting through my workouts. I'm going to still work out every day, but just because of the ups and downs and everything bouncing around as far as my work schedule, as far as kid schedule, as far as trying to fit in the training schedule. So I'm currently working on trying to get that back onto a consistent track. Another big thing for those of you who train at the gym know that my monthly goal is to kind of get back on track with logging my food. It's something that I've always done, and for whatever reason I kind of lost track of it this summer. Had a really hard time. I'll get to where I'll do it for a day or two, and then I kind of fall off, make some excuses about how I'm too busy or I can't do it or this, that, and the other. But realistically, it just hasn't been a huge priority to me, and that's the truth. But now I need to put it back up towards the top of the list. Those of you who've known me a little bit longer know that once upon a time I was reading about a book a week. Not that I've fallen off from reading, and I haven't posted a lot of the books I've been reading. I still read every morning, but I haven't been blowing through a book a week. Sometimes it takes me 2 weeks, sometimes it takes me a month to get through a book, but I'm trying to get dedicated back to getting on track. But anyway, all that stuff aside, is I just railed off a bunch of things that are big goals and that are important of mine, but I've had a really hard time trying to stay on track with them. And at the end of the day, nobody's perfect, you know what I mean? But you want to do your best. So the message is, you want to set your goals, you want to keep them in the back of your mind, you want to keep them in front of you all the time, and you want to keep pushing towards them. But if at the end of the day you're having a hard time and you feel like you're falling a little bit short, don't let that be a discouraging moment. Let that be a motivator for you to wake up the next day and kind of get on track and keep fighting to get back in the habit. Don't just get off of it and be like, well, it is what it is, I'm never going to get back to where I was. Stay in the fight, keep going after your goals, get back on track, and eventually you'll get there. Everybody's heard me say this, is consistency always pays. If you stay on track, you'll eventually get there. So I want to see you guys back in the gym, getting on track. We have our monthly goals up on the board. I know people hit some monthly PRs, whether it's nutrition related, whether it's work related, whether it's family related, whether it's fitness related, whether it's financial related, whatever the case is. Make sure that you get back on track, you stay there. If you have a hitch, nobody's perfect. Just get your shit together, pick it up off the ground, and keep plugging away forward. All right, you guys, Coach Joey out. We'll see everybody in the gym later on.